Plus, keep your competitive edge at level 39 with new core badge layouts. This is a perfect way to increase your ability in a key area of your playstyle.
And if you want to boost up your My Team, there are a number of prizes to earn throughout MYCAREER, including a Pink Diamond Series 2 player at level 34.
And for those leveling up in My Team, the level 40 reward there.
Veteran players are well represented, Greg, in this one.
Here we go.
And all that experience on the court only adds to the intrigue.
Yeah, and it should make for a more polished game overall. More discipline, less mistakes, just high IQ basketball.
And the Houston Rockets starting five. We've got Green. Smith is out there with Porzingis. Then it's Harden. And it's MP in at the shooting guard position. Now, here's Nurkic, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. Greg, you take a look at Nurkic. He is at his best going against big-name centers.
Nurkic is the kind of player who rises to a challenge, can be a bit inconsistent in what he gives you, but he loves the challenge of going up against the best.
First free throw is good.
One of those guys who stuffs the stat sheet. Nurkic is a double-double machine who also picks up a few steals and assists.
And both free throws good for Nurkic.
Nurkic also eats up a lot of space inside.
Greg, at 6'11", 290, he'll do the dirty work for you. He's also a powerful player with...
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull out.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Back to Lillard. Rockets with the rebound. MP looking around. To the paint. Porzingis kicks to MP. Here he goes. And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Nurkic.
And scanning the floor well. Porzingis all about finding open teammates when they've got a look.
Pass to Simons. Back to Lillard. Passes to Simons. Portland moving the ball around. 5 to shoot. Pulls it up. No good off the back of the rim. Here's MP. Here's the drive. And MP throws it down hard.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. And it's Simons missing.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
That one drops for him. And now that's 11 points for MP.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Lillard outside. At the elbow, Nurkic. Over to the left wing. The wide open shot by Little. Offensive rebound. Nurkic kicks to Little. Back to Nurkic. Double team on Nurkic. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And so here is Houston. Trailblazers trail by 9. And the rejection by Smith. And they'll keep possession. And it's Harden with the ball for Houston. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure,
And that one didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
They came in focused and ready to play, and despite facing little resistance, they never pulled back.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Watford's checked in. Josh Hart comes in for Little. Terrence Davis, he's checked in for Anthony Simons. And it's Payton in for Lillard. Green against Hart. The pass to Watford. Now Davis. 4 on the shot clock. Shot on the wing. Count it. Good.
When the defense is non-existent like they were there, it's pretty easy to score like he did.
Houston leading by 7. MP outside. Pass to Washington. MP against Davis. Here's MP. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Houston.
So far for me, they found a lot of good shots in the mid-range. They've been fearless attacking with the jump shot.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
Martin, he's checked in for the Rockets. Davis, the pass to Ford. Back to Davis. There's the triple. And it's MP with the rebound. It's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Outside, Davis. Pass to Payton. We've got 28 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Floyd. Tate covering. Fires from 18. The shot by Floyd, no good. Here's MP. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. Gets it off. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Houston Rockets. Their lead of 11 points to end the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Back to the action in... entirely new group here for Portland. Watford's checked in. Floyd comes in for Little. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Anthony Simons. And it's Payton in for Lillard. They've got Payton. Floyd out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Sharp, and it's Watford in its center, locking down the middle. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Payton passes to Watford. Here's Sharp. And stolen by MP. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Oklahoma City was all business. He had 60 points, and his active hands were on display again with a lot of steals. He put up numbers that really jumped out in the box score. A very solid performance. And Kevin, will see what he's got in his arsenal tonight.
Okay, David, thanks. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, that's what it means to be unselfish, putting the team's interests first. As you say, he just wants to come away with the W.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
MP, he's still up. Now he is 9 of 10. And you hear the term point forward. But then, Greg, you had Magic Johnson, 6'9", but still a point guard. So what's the difference?
Well, when you talk about a point forward, it's someone whose versatility extends to their playmaking. Magic is the rare talent who redefined the point guard position.
Pass to Watford. Now here's Hart. Covered by MP. Just 3 to shoot. Shot to stop the run. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Josh Hart won't always have his shot falling, but the hustle is there. And a great energy guy with major impact on the floor.
Tate, he's checked in for the Rockets. Kenyon Martin Jr. comes in for James Harden. MP against Payton. Oh, that was something else.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Especially considering it's on the road in front of a tough crowd. They've been able to block out the distractions.
Here's Floyd. Portland no good that time either. Houston's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. MP outside. And MP throws it down hard.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
He's been a huge factor in this game, and drives like that show how valuable he is on the floor.
Shot from the low block. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. First trip to the line for him here.
And, of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
Good on the second free throw.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Here's MP. And MP throws it down hard.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. The shot by Payton, no good. Here's MP. Good work there as it goes. MP's got 30.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Rockets ahead, running away with this one. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Checking out the group for Steven Silas to start the second half. Green is out there with Smith. Then it's MP. And there's Porzingis, and it's Harden in at the 1. Here's MP. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Smith's got 3 assists in the game.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Back to Lillard. The pass to Simons. Out to the right wing. Here's Nurkic. And it comes off the front of the rim.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
MP kicks to Green. Back to MP. And the dunk by MP.
The whole selfless play right there from Green. He's all about getting it to the open man.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Pass to Simons. Back to Lillard, and play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
That way. And guys, point of emphasis for the lead.
Here's Washington. MP with it. This one for 3. It's good from long range. MP's got 7 points for the quarter.
Down the stretch, this is when they need him the most, and he is delivering.
Pass to Sharp. And the ball goes out of bounds. Pass touch by MP. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Watford's checked in. Davis gets a wide open look. Knocks down the three ball. Davis has got his second bucket of the night.
In that first half, guys, they didn't shoot nearly as many threes as they have here in the second, trying to use that shot to stay in the game.
MP's shot is good.
Man, he has been locked in this quarter, shouldering the load at the offensive end.
Poked away and stolen by MP. And it's Houston on the break. Fires from the corner. And again, the Rockets good for two.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
And so it's Houston sitting on a lead of 40 points at the end of the quarter. Terrific play. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll return shortly. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Gary Payton II is out there with Terrence Davis. Then it's Josh Hart. Then there's Brown, and it's Watford in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Clock at 2 from deep. Shot clock reset for the Rockets. MP outside. With 1 on the clock. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. MP's got 44. The Trailblazers shooting only 27% from the field, looking pretty ugly out there. Trailblazers moving the ball around. There's the lob to Brown.
Oh, what a pass, and then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth. And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And even down big, the effort and energy is still there to try and make a comeback.
Here's MP. Whoa! I mean, that's a rugged play.
That one was big time.
You could see he was setting that up the minute he got his hands on the ball.
Well, you got to know what you're doing if you're going to do it, if you're going to try that, right? Huh? Wow.
I'm sure plenty of practice hours went into it, and that has this team fired up.
And stolen by MP. And the dunk by MP.
In the flick of a switch, going from defense to offense.
That was great anticipation on the steal. A gamble that paid off.
Passes it to Hart. And here is Davis. That 3 off the mark.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area. Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. There's the pass to Hart. Like we know a lot of teams using former NBA officials now working as consultants to teach their players how the refs see the game. I guess always looking for that edge.
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's a great idea because philosophically sometimes as the rules evolve, players got to learn how to evolve with them. So not getting the calls you might expect, also how you communicate with officials. I think all of that stuff plays a big role in just furthering that dynamic between the officials and the players.
MP outside. To the middle. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for the Rockets.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball. Quick hands causing a lot of steals.
And they've also shown great effort defensively tonight. They closed out on shooters and really got their hands up on multiple shots.
Walker's checked in for the Trailblazers. Johnson comes in for Payton. And the second free throw, good.
Yeah, he cuts the deficit a little bit, but not as much as he could have. One miss can make a big difference.
MP, no good. Portland's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Walker's shot is off.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yes, getting a little ahead of himself on that play. He is single-handedly carrying this team right now thanks to his terrific scoring performance so far in this game.
Sharps checked in for the Trailblazers. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
A guy who hasn't played a lot of ball. Sharp, though, has all the all-star tools they think available to him.
An exceptional shot maker from outside, and he's got great vertical bounce, almost a 7-foot wingspan, and he is relentless in his attack.
Greg, we're seeing more fines recently for the language that players use with the media. Is that a concern?
I don't think it should be a concern, and I'm not kidding. The league's going to have standards of decorum. You're on TV. You got to keep it together. However, I think that as a society, we're a little more tolerant of certain words that are used in public.
The Trailblazers have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Rockets.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so taking a look at their record, a nice milestone they'll be picking up tonight. 30 wins on the year now.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for MP.
Shouldering the load for them all night offensively. He came in focused, ready to go, and he delivered.
Now the Rockets with it. They're on a 19-5 run here. Good, he hits again.
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline. Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
And the first one drops. And good on the second, so he makes them both. 24 seconds left to play in the final quarter. MP left side. And another one.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Pass to Sharp. Back to Johnson. So we see Houston taking the W here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Steve Smith, Craig Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Well, we're at the time of the calendar when some teams go through a mid-season lull. Grant, what has to be done to avoid that?
Well, first of all, you have to keep your composure. You cannot panic. And, of course, this is when a coach earns his keep. Motivation becomes key. Keeping the players focused and making sure nobody starts coasting.
Here are the starters for Houston. We've got Smith, James Harden out there with MP. Then it's Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Green in at the small forward position. MP with it. Here he goes. And MP throws it down.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Poole shot is off. In transition, here they come. From deep, MP. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
With the defense trying to protect the interior, he pulls at the arc and drains it.
Boy, you look at Jalen Green, all the tools to be a star.
It may take some time. Now, growing up, he was always the most talented, but he is a gym rat and a worker, a grinder. So I bet on him to reach his full potential soon.
Curry sneaking in there, finding a way to get to the ball, and then he capitalizes.
Here's MP, and MP throws it down hard.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? Back to Curry. Green against Wiggins. It's stolen by MP. Pass to Smith. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Now here's Poole. 9 points for him in his last game. Kuminga up top. Clock at 6. Launches it. And it's Stephen Curry with the 3. Curry's got 5 now.
And Poole's vision developing right in front of us.
Harden finds Smith. And here's MP. And MP throws it down hard.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactics.
Here's Wiseman. Porzingis grabs the board. And it's Houston's ball. They're on a 14-5 run.
Now, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
And the Rockets making a change here. Şengün checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Tate comes in for Smith. Martin, he's checked in for Green. And Washington is subbed in for Harden. And Grant, so much young talent for the Warriors. Many said they should trade for veterans. They resisted.
And they won a title anyways. I mean, with the salary cap perhaps their greatest obstacle, having contributors on cost-controlled rookie contracts sure helps.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. After the Rockets picked up the basket a moment ago.
Now that's a textbook alley-oop.
I thought he'd go for the slam, but that worked. Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close.
Yes, sir.
Oh, my!
Throw that one up top.
What a play. They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. You know who that was.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Let's go with a 3. The shot that time not on target. And Houston will come the other way. Coming off a win against the Blazers.
Yeah, they connected from outside all game. And the defense had absolutely no answer for it.
Yeah, they sapped the energy right out of the building in that one. They just were knocking down threes, and it was deflating both for the team and the crowd.
Washington against Schroeder. Pass to Moody.
Switch.
It's stolen by MP. And MP throws it down.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
And he gets it to go.
Well, we've seen Schroeder stepping up more as a distributor, leading this ball club now.
Here's MP. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good.
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
Great way to end the quarter there. Team is pumped up.
And so it's the Houston Rockets in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. Tough to run with them. They get the ball up the court so fast. We'll be back in a moment. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
You figured they might want to come out and run, and it's been the key for them early. They're just feasting on fast break chances.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
Curry and Poole, the sharp shooting backcourt for him. Kuminga is out there with Wiseman, and it's Wiggins in at the three. That's the group for Golden State as we kick off the second quarter. Brent, during his first year and a half in the league, Jordan Poole really struggled.
It seems so long ago, but go back to that 2021 G League bubble time and those 22 points a game that Jordan Poole was pouring in. I think that was just such a shot of confidence into Jordan Poole's game, and since then we've just seen a vastly improved, more confident player.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Trailblazers was tremendous. He had 65 points and was such a menace on the defensive end. Steals galore. A Hall of Fame level performance the whole league is talking about now. It was a masterpiece. Guys?
Outstanding. Thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
They're going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
Here's MP. Oh, MP throws it down.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Pass to Wiseman. Now Wiggins. It's Poole on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Wiggins finds Poole. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. You know, some have said those old school power forwards, guys like Charles Oakley. And so it's the Houston Rockets. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. And the Warriors shooting at 45% of the game so far. Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Stephen Silas. We've got Kristaps Porzingis. Green out there with Smith. Then it's James Harden. And it's MP in a 2-guard. Releases. And that one's good. Poole. Poole's got 6 points.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Here's MP, and he drives in. Oh, MP throws it down.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. And let's take another look at that exceptional drive, thanks to Mobile One.
Yeah, no doubt about it. He's been a force of nature, and that drive, just another of his great plays this game.
Poole outside. Back to Wiseman. It's Wiggins on the wing. Green covering. Shot clock at 6. And there's another one for the Warriors.
Wiggins getting the space and then does not hesitate before firing that one.
Poole against MP. The three ball. Another three from Houston.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Curry passes to Poole. Outside Curry. Stolen by MP. Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Three-pointer to the middle. Here's Porzingis. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Green's got his third assist of the night. Curry finds Wiggins. Now here's Wiseman. Here's Poole. Another shot. Oh, MP with a block. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Green's checked in for the Warriors. Just 5 to shoot. Poole's got room. The offensive rebound. Lets it go from deep. Poole can't get that one to fall.
Well, he's using the force, but in the worst way possible right now. He just needs to dial it back and look to work the ball around the floor to his teammates.
Looking to get it going. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And Wiggins is a capable passer, someone that wants to hit a guy in the right spot.
And I think Andrew Wiggins is a great example of how positions have changed. Came into the league playing a lot of the 2. Now we see him at times playing a bunch at the 4.
Pass to Poole. The kick out to Wiggins. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
That's the aggressive part of Andrew Wiggins coming out of him, forcing the defender that time to get his hand in there.
And for Wiggins, he'll play the stretch 4 at times. Grant, he's extremely versatile.
And B.A., that shows just how the game has evolved. Wiggins is a traditional small forward, but we've seen that push to small ball, shifting Andrew to the 4 and even the 5 during stretches.
The Warriors have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Moody from outside. He's off on that one. And Houston the other way now. When this one's in the books, they'll be off to Sacramento, taking on the Kings. And that game will mark the end of a 4-game trip. MP, that one's good.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the 3-point line.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, with the yearly roster moves, it might be hard for the casual fan to keep track. But Commissioner Silver said it's a necessary side effect. He said, quote, "We tried to tie performance to pay in a closer way, and I think that's what you see with shorter contracts." Brian, more player movement has been the result.
Yeah, good point, Allie. Thanks. Here's Moody, covered by MP. Can't hit from in close.
It wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. First free throw is good. Poole, he's checked in for Draymond Green. And both free throws good for MP. 40 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Moody. Here's Poole. Outside Schroeder. Back to Poole. A shot to stop the run. Oh, MP with a block. Launches a 3. Gets the 3 to fall. MP's got 45 points.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
And so it's Houston. A huge 24-point lead for them. Defense is setting the tone. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. Steve Kerr with some words for his players.
Picking us apart, right? Guy cuts behind you down the lane. Miscommunication there. They're cutting behind us. But we got to get solid defensively.
Boy, he is not happy with his team's aggressiveness on defense. Coach Kerr calling his team out on it.
Yeah, gently asking for them to pick it up. They need to if they want to win this one.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And it's time for an injury report.
Thanks, guys. I just talked with the Warriors' head athletic trainer. He said it's a thigh bruise. There's a little knot in there that needs to get worked out still. And losing a player as the season really hits its stride is going to be tough for them. Hopefully it's a speedy recovery.
Well, we appreciate it, Allie. Hoping to see him back on the court soon, guys.
They really hope to have him back, but it's so crucial that he's healthy when he returns.
Curry and Poole, the sharp-shooting backcourt for him. Jonathan Kuminga is out there with Andrew Wiggins. And it's Wiseman in at center. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Poole, count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass.
Well, the defense is paying so much attention to what Stephen's doing. It's going to lead to baskets for this offense like that one.
Wiggins with a steal. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Oh, MP throws it down.
Though he does have a scorer's mindset, Harden's vision and experience playing alongside some of the best talent in the league have made him an awesome playmaker.
Poole outside. To the inside. Here's Kuminga. Again, the Warriors score.
He didn't need to fade back. No one in his face, but he buried it anyway.
Shoots a fadeaway. Kept alive by Houston. MP finds Green. Here's MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
He is the story for them offensively, and a big reason why they're ahead.
The Warriors have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Pass to Poole. And Brent, you won the dunk contest in '96. After last year's edition, some calls to fix it. You got any ideas?
BA, every year they're trying to fix the dunk contest, and I like it. The league has tinkered with it before. They've tried.
He got it again! Sensational!
Once again, he hits the 50-point mark as he continues to be a force of nature this season.
This performance has tied him for third most 50-point games in a season. He just keeps delivering to the paint. And he dunks it down.
Those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
MP against Poole. Here's MP. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
And the other thing about their game tonight that they've done a terrific job of is just moving the basketball around. That's how you rack up assists.
And they get it back. Smith finds MP. From outside, off the mark. The Warriors have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. The ball's knocked loose. Pass to Ingles. Here's Baldwin. Three-pointer off the mark. Here's MP. And good! There's another! Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
And you know, B.A., even with the game well in control, he's going right at the rim. I love it.
Drives to the hoop.
Oh, man.
Nobody is stopping that.
Way up there in the rafters.
Insane.
What a finish.
Players wish they had that kind of lift off the floor.
Supremely athletic move. That's a highlight.
Maybe we should call the maintenance crew. He's trying to tear the rim off.
Martin against MP. Pass to Ingles. Will it go? Martin with the bucket. Martin's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Rockets.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And so they'll chalk up another win and put themselves at 31 wins on the year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for MP.
I just loved his defense. He took pride in swatting away a bunch of shots tonight and made his impact felt.
Now here's MP, tightly guarded. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. First one falls for him. And both free throws good for MP. 43 seconds left in the final quarter. Outside, Ingles. Pass to Martin. Here's Baldwin. Inside. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Now, there are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
And down it goes. 2 points.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Right wing. Here's Rollins. Down low. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
That's how you set a screen. You got to be quick to the.
And so Houston takes this one by a big margin. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. We'll see you next time. It's New Year's Eve, celebrating with a little NBA basketball. Grant, as a player, did you ever have New Year's resolutions?
You know, that's a tough one, B.A. I don't think so. Probably maybe turn the ball over less, or I guess that's what my coaches would have said. But really, New Year's Eve games are fun to play in, especially at home.
Now the starting group for the Houston Rockets. Kristaps Porzingis out there with Smith. Then it's James Harden. Then it's Jalen Green. And it's MP in at the two-guard spot. Hunter, good.
Well, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
Here's MP. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And seems hard to believe, but it's been almost 40 years since the Kings moved to Sacramento.
And, you know, maybe they haven't hung any banners, but they've had some special players and some great seasons in that time. And they mean a lot to that community.
Three-pointer, Fox. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. This is the first they're seeing of Sacramento.
Well, last year they swept the season series. There was a talent differential between the two teams. We'll see if that gap has narrowed.
I mean, one is a playoff team. The other, question mark, ... not so much. But things change, and you're only as good as your last win. So we'll see how they handle things tonight.
Stolen by MP. There's the triple. Another three from Houston.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Sacramento has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And the Kings call time here. This game coming after a loss versus the Raptors.
It was poor efficiency scoring the ball. They needed too many attempts to get their points.
Yeah, and I think they just seem to be a page behind, a step slower out there all game.
And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Outside Hunter. Over Green. Hunter, good. Hunter's gotten his second bucket on the night.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
Hardaway against Porzingis. Now here's Hardaway. Defense right on him. Sabonis can't hit.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
From deep, MP. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Now here's MP. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. He was unstoppable.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Here's Hunter. Six on the shot clock. Sacramento again missing. For Houston, they've gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. MP way outside. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
The Kings have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Timeout called. Sacramento.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
And the Kings going with a whole new group out there. And the Rockets will go for a different look here. Şengün checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Tate comes in for Smith. Martin, he's checked in for Green. And Washington is subbed in for Harden. Pass to Looney. Inside. Oh, a two-handed power slam.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Oh, that was something else, man. Wow, showing some power. Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Covered by MP. Lets it go from 11. Oh, MP with a block. And here we go. The Rockets in transition.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, PA.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays.
Well, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Pass to Keita. Offensive rebound, Kings. Covered by MP. Right side, Mitchell. Over Washington. Mitchell misses.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Here's MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Tell you what, early in the game, these kinds of plays can really set the tone.
Outside Mitchell. Covered by MP. Oh, MP with a block. Second chance shot. Here's Looney. And so it's Houston looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. More NBA on 2K Sport. Let's get you back to the action on the floor as the New Year's Eve festivities continue. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Houston.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight, turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
Barnes plays 4. He joins Sabonis at the 5. Davion Mitchell is out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Hunter in at the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Kings.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Warriors just played phenomenal. He scored 64 points and also did a lot of damage from long. Monster production. He was focused. He was relentless. Everyone is still buzzing about it, guys.
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
MP, that one's good. Well, you ask any team executive, they're all looking for the next Giannis. The problem is there aren't many like Giannis.
That is so true, B.A. Good luck with that, team executives. But reality, look, with the way the NBA game has evolved, positionless basketball is what it's all about. You combine that with size, skill, and talent, that's a dangerous combination, and that's what every team needs.
Hunter finds Fox. Second quarter basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far.
And guess what, guys? I mean, one of the ways De'Aaron Fox improved his skills growing up was playing 2K, learning the NBA game on 2K.
And so it's the Houston Rockets, already up 26 points as this quarter ends. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. The Kings shooting poorly at only 28%. So the Houston 5 right now. We've got Green. Kristaps Porzingis out there with Smith. Then it's James Harden. And it's MP in at the 2. Pass to Hardaway. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
A remarkable defensive play. The replay showing once again the tenacity on that end.
Those kinds of plays are the ones that get you on the lead and help keep you in front.
Hardaway, the pass to Sabonis. And here's Fox. That one falls. Nice feed from Sabonis.
Nice feed, just like his dad. Sabonis is an excellent passing big man. The passing gene was passed on.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
The shot's good.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
Fox, the pass to Hunter. And here's Sabonis, defended by Porzingis. Hardaway against MP. Over MP. Hardaway, no good.
He was so well positioned to interfere with the shot.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he challenged the shot, and you can see the effects on the release of that shot. I mean, it turned a simple jumper into a tough one.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Hardaway. And he gets it back. Tries again. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No problems knocking that one down.
Hey, when you lay off of Harrison Barnes, he's going to go right up on the catch.
From deep, MP hits a three-pointer. MP's got 5 points now this quarter.
They found a nice groove in this half, starting out 3 for 4.
A chance to get a quick injury report.
Well, I just talked with the Kings head athletic trainer. He said it looks to be just a sore foot, but that he should still avoid putting much weight on it. For a team already hard-pressed to compete, this will only make that challenge even more daunting. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks. Well, we're all hoping he gets healthy quickly, guys.
Yes, we do. And these trainers are so good at what they do. Hopefully, they'll be able to get him back on the court soon. His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Fox, the pass to Hardaway. Here's Barnes. Outside Hunter. Smith against Barnes. Pass to Fox. He can't get that one to fall. And Houston will come the other way. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Well, De'Aaron Fox is a competitor. He said, I want to win. I know there's more that I can do. Just trying to create a spark, some type of energy. You can talk about what you did in high school and college, but you have to take it to a totally different level if you want to be one of those guys in the league. Brian?
Allie, thank you. Basket counts.
Sabonis is simply relentless on the boards, doing a nice job getting that second chance basket.
MP against Hardaway. Here's MP. And again, it's Houston. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Outside Hardaway. Outside Hunter. From downtown. Smith with the rebound.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today.
MP shot is good.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
59 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Stolen by MP. Out on his own on the break. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. MP's got 43 points.
Boy, he's filling it up right now. Getting the shots he wants and delivering in a big way.
Pass to Hardaway. Now Barnes. Outside Hunter. To the paint. Knocks it loose. Nabbing another steal. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. You gotta love it. Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief. Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
And that one good. Green's got 6 points in the quarter.
Green finds ways to get it done inside. Really intelligent as a scorer.
Here's Fox. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. James Harden picks one up. Both teams will make substitutions. He hits the second from the line.
Boy, I like the focus and unselfishness Fox brings to the court. A strong defender with lightning-quick reflexes in every spot.
And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. The Rockets on top, running away with it. And we'll have the start of the 4th quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
Yeah, and as a 2-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. We've got Kevon Looney. Davion Mitchell is out there with Alec Burks, and it's Ingram in at the 4. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Ingram on the wing. Outside Burks. Just 5 on the clock. He takes it in. Goes back up. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th here. Now MP to the middle. Very pretty alley-oop.
Nice touch on both ends of that alley-oop.
Hey, when he let go of the pass, I had no idea what he was going for.
Neither did the defense.
And we just had to take one more look at that great drive.
Yeah, and that's a little icing on the cake right there. Putting on a show while they enjoy a big second-half lead. And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Outside Hardaway. 5 on the clock. And as the NBA becomes an increasingly global game, Grant, there's a component of international relations that has to come into it. What are your thoughts about this?
Well, it can be tricky. I mean, it's a challenge. You have to respect people's cultures and way of doing business. But yes, the game, I believe, also can play a role in bringing cultures in different countries together over the love of the game of basketball. He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
MP, the pass to Mills. Back to MP. To the inside. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Mills. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And the first one at the line is good. And some changes here for the Kings. Ingram comes in for Hardaway. And it's Burks in for Mitchell. And a change for the Rockets. Tate's checked in. Well, we often see teams make big moves right before the trade deadline. Clark, do you like when a team goes through significant changes mid-season?
Well, it does keep things interesting, but as a general rule, I don't think you can do that consistently. But it does add some life and excitement to what's going on when it does happen. But major roster changes, as a general principle, are typically not going to work in your favor.
Now here's MP, guarded closely.
Had their fingerprints all over this matchup tonight. Just an impressive victory for the Rockets.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And this will give them win number 32 on the year so far.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And it will be a fight. When you see an opponent that many times, it's...
Oh, connects again!
Another 50-point game from him, and he is now 3rd in the record books for most 50-point games in a season.
You can't deny the greatness we've seen from him all year long. He has performed at the highest level, night in, night out.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
And he makes both free throws. So it's the Rockets now. Here's MP. Drops in the layup for 2. MP's got 53 points.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
And that one drops for him.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Tate. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I'll tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what, and they got it done.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Now here's MP. Driving in. Oh, MP throws it down.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now.
Platinum level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
And so Houston takes this one by a big margin. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant.
And now, Greg, that we're into the meat of the season, are you seeing any emerging trends out there?
For a few years, the trend had been guys shooting from farther and farther out. But, Kevin, I think we're seeing a return of the big men, a more concerted effort to attack the interior.
Now, Golden State's starting 5. Curry and Poole are the guards. Wiseman's out there with Kuminga. And it's Wiggins in at the 3.
Think about adding that weight and still having the quickness. Wiseman just eating up space now.
Kicks it out to Harden. Back to MP. Porzingis trying to get free. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Harden.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Curry. He's a guy we see deliver on a nightly basis, averaging about 24.5 points a game. Wiseman the pass to Poole. Off target from three-point range.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
MP, and Wiseman sends it back.
I feel like Wiseman covers every area on the floor, and that's a nice block.
And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. It's a 5-point game. Wiseman dishes to Curry. Pass to Kuminga. Back to Wiggins. Shot clock at 6. The kick out to Poole. Offline with his three.
Didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
Yeah, you got to like how he hustled to guard out on the perimeter, definitely respecting the shooting ability.
Golden State's gone 0 of 2 from deep here.
Just thinking aloud about the best teams of my lifetime, our 2017 Warriors are way up there. That first year KD was with Golden State.
The Warriors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And stolen by MP. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And the title-winning 2017 Warriors, Brent Berry, what made them special?
Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green. I mean, all these guys in their prime, Kevin, but to me, it's what Steve created there stylistically. The fact that they played with so much freedom and so much enjoyment. You don't see that all that often, and so the Warriors reaching the crown with that kind of consistency and character, that's what made it special.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
Now here's Curry. Pass to Poole. Will it go? And he gets it back. Here's Kuminga. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
When you can score the ball and the defense makes adjustments your way to do that, Poole has to take advantage like that.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And a bucket like that one might be just what they need to cut into this lead. And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And stolen by MP. It's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. And the Rockets making a change here. Şengün's checked in. Then for the Warriors, Green, he's checked in for Kuminga. Moody's subbed in for Jordan Poole. MP deciding where to go with it. An easy 2 points on the layup. MP's got 18 points in the game.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Curry against Harden. And it's Wiseman at the elbow. Just 5 on the clock. And that one drops for him.
When the player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
That's tipped. And there's the pass to Curry. Wiggins from outside. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Wiggins has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Warriors. MP outside. Lets it go from deep. Drills it from outside. MP's got 21.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
To the wing on the left. Here's Moody. Another 3 for Golden State.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And the dunk by MP.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same kind of high-level contributions.
Wiggins with the bounce pass. Green kicks to Curry. Here's Moody, and the rejection by MP. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. And Smith with the stuff.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
And so it's Houston, 13 points up at the end of the period. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
They're controlling the pace of this game, pushing the ball up court and getting good looks in early offense.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the court.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We've got Dennis Schroeder, Kuminga out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then there's Jordan Poole. And it's Kane in at the center position. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Kings was all business. He dropped in 55 points and did his job on defense with an impressive number of steals. When you look at the stat sheet, he was mind-blowing. It's hard to imagine he can follow it up tonight with that same level of production. Kevin, we'll see.
David, we appreciate the update. Greg, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
In decades past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same rate now, would rank Greg dead last in the NBA. So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
And that's a good one. Kevin, I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? Man, they could knock down the triple.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Poole against MP. Uses the glass to finish the layup. MP's got 4 this quarter.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
And continuing to press their advantage, they're not taking their foot off the gas.
And Jordan Poole has stepped onto the NBA stage and not ever backed down from a challenge. He plays with tremendous confidence.
He hits the second from the line. So it's the Rockets now. They've led by as many as 14 points. It's off to Brooklyn after this game as they have the next to look forward to. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Warriors trail by 10. Kuminga the pass to Poole. Schroeder right side from 11 feet away. Second chance shot. And that one is off. Great D that time for Martin.
He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here this quarter.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage. And
we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Poole with no one around. And the Warriors miss again.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
MP kicks to Washington. And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for... And so it's the Houston Rockets going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters. Just disrupting everything.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he wanted to do out there. Everyone he guarded looked uncomfortable.
Green is out there with Smith. And there's Porzingis. Then it's Harden. And it's MP in at the 2 guard. That's the group starting the second half for Stephen Silas. MP dishes to Harden. Just 5 to shoot.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
For Houston, they have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
He's perfect from the line this time. And here is Poole. He has 5.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Alden.
Thanks, guys. Now, Jalen Green is on a mission. He says, every time I step on the floor, I always have something to prove to who's ever in those stands. A lot of people will hate on me or have their opinions. I'm just going to think about that when I step on the floor. I'm going to prove everybody wrong. Kevin?
That's a great chip to keep on his shoulder. David, thanks.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Here's MP. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
For Houston, they have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5. And both free throws good for MP. Stolen by Harden. Here's MP.
Oh, yes, sir. That is not possible. What we just... Is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Poole, the pass to Curry. And here is Poole. And stolen by MP. And it's blocked. Now, Wiggins. He has 6. And stolen by MP. For the finish. And MP throws it down hard.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
And stolen by MP. Here's Harden. And he banks in the layup. Harden's got 5 points so far.
And Harden proving why he's an elite ball handler, absolutely cutting the D to pieces with his move.
Timeout called the Warriors.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Houston making some changes. Tate, he's checked in for Smith. And Martin is in for James Harden. Then for the Warriors, Kane, he's checked in for Andrew Wiggins. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Stephen Curry. Poole bounce pass. Here's Wiseman. Off the mark, and the drop continues.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
You know, we have to see that great mobile one drive one more time.
That's an incredible move by him on what's been an impressive night all around.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
Schroeder passes to Kane. Now, here's Kuminga. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Şengün's checked in for Houston. Washington comes in for Jalen Green. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Golden State. Moody comes in for Poole.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is, they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
Timeout called the Warriors.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
.136 left in the third quarter. Golden State's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Schroeder outside. They can use a bucket. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Warriors shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
Second free throw, no good. Rockets have gone 7 of 9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them. 1:14 left here in the third quarter. 3 on 3. Here's Schroeder. Oh, and it's sent back by Washington. And he gets it back. It's stolen by Tate. From 13. And it's Martin missing.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Lets it go. And the shot is long.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
The three from MP. And they recover it. Şengün kicks to MP. Good on the three-point shot. MP's got 44.
Yeah, you would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
Kane, that's good.
And some much-needed offense right there. He ends that fantastic run by the Rockets.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. That one goes. Count it. Tate's only got 4 points now in the quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another. All night they've asked him to shoulder the scoring load, and he is not disappointed.
Passes it to Schroeder. Over Washington. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Houston, leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back right after this. And a moment ago inside the huddle with head coach Steve Kerr.
Ball got to move, all right? Let's just start driving and kicking and moving it on, all right? Let's settle in.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Baldwin out there with Joe Ingles. Then there's Moody. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. And it's Kane in at the pivot and in the middle.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Rockets.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Golden State's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. And the foul. .135 left in the fourth quarter. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for Golden State.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Rockets.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And with this win, they'll end up notching another victory for this year's campaign, win number 33.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for MP.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
Inside, Baldwin, a great 1-2 punch, beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
55 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The first free throw is good. Good on both. The Warriors shooting 41% for the game. Rollins the pass to Ingles. Here's Kane. Şengün covering. And stolen by MP. Pass to Şengün. Back to MP. Houston moving it around. Here's Garuba. Another miss by Houston. Down low. And the rejection by MP. Meyer passes to MP. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Here's Rollins. And the foul called on MP. That's his fifth foul. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our
And we've got a pair of teams here that know a thing or two about ball movement, Grant.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, there's a great feel that these teams play with. Two of the smartest teams in the league. They focus on sharing the basketball and keeping everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purist.
Now let's take a look at the Rockets' opening lineup. Smith out there with Kristaps Porzingis. Then it's MP. Then it's James Harden. And it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. On the wing, Caldwell Pope, covered by MP. The kick to Durant from deep. No luck on that one. And Houston will come the other way, fresh off a win against the Warriors.
It was an all-out effort on defense. I mean, they stepped up for one another and helped each other out so well on this end.
We talk about multiple efforts on the defensive end, and I thought, boy, that was good old-fashioned focus, team effort. What a win.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. No good on the free throw. Good on the second one. First quarter of play, a minute in. MP left side. There's the 3. Another 3 from Houston.
So out of the gates, 3 for 3, exactly what they're looking for.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. Oh, MP with a block. Back to Caldwell Pope. 6 to shoot. They shoot again. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
For Houston, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Here's MP. And MP throws it down hard.
They're beginning to take control now, and this could be a crucial point in the game.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Tipped away. Into the lane. That one goes. Count it. MP's got 12 points in the game.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And Porzingis with the block.
Kristaps Porzingis has proven over the course of his young career that he is willing to be a force as a shot blocker.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a three-point play here. Going to the line for 1. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Houston.
Well, we've seen them take advantage of the lanes given to them so far. The defense isn't plugging it up, and it's being exploited.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Bryant, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Thomas comes in for Caldwell Pope. Timeout called, the Nets. Their last game, a win against the Clippers, looking to carry it into this one.
And you'd have to think that luck played a part in that one. I mean, the opponent had an off night at the defensive end for sure.
Well, give them some credit for taking advantage of a weak defense and capitalizing on every mistake.
To the middle to halt the run. Oh, MP with a block. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter.
Oh, wow. Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
It doesn't go for him. And Houston will come the other way. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Brooklyn this season.
And they swept the team last season, got the upper hand, and sustained the momentum.
Well, a year ago, there was a big gap in talent between the two teams. But changes are always made, and we'll see how they match up this time around.
Now here's Simmons. Playing the Clippers, he was nearly unstoppable.
6'11", 240 pounds, able to absorb contact. Ben Simmons, easy work.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
Here's MP, 17-point game. And MP throws it down hard.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
50 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Back to Durant. Off target with the three.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Now here's MP. Tight defense on him. And MP throws it down hard.
The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
And the replay of that slashing drive to the hoop, courtesy of Mobile One.
And he's been incredible this game. And plays like that one show you how locked in he is.
Here's Durant. And he banks in the layup.
Where Kevin Durant has really grown is manipulating pick and roll, making the right read, and this guy just adapts and adjusts so quickly.
MP outside. The fader. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. The first quarter concludes, and a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. The Rockets on top, up 19. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And for the Rockets here, they've really been putting on a show.
With their offense clicking on all cylinders, they own that first quarter.
That's exactly the start you want. You take complete command. Now you've got to maintain that focus.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. Kenyon Martin is out there with Jayshawn Tate. Then it's Kristaps Porzingis. Then it's MP. And it's Washington in at the point. And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Warriors was tremendous. He dropped 50 points, and they were not ready for him to block shots left and right. His stat line was unreal. Impossible to repeat? I don't know. Coming off of that performance, you tell me. Guys?
Good stuff, Allie. Tremendous effort from him in that last game, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I think he pushed them to the win through sheer force of will.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And he makes a first. And when you're trying to slow down a top scorer, often the game plan is to get physical. Grant, you would know better than anybody. What's it like in the trenches here?
Well, B.A., it's interesting. I mean, it can wear on you. It's a mental challenge. When you're in the trenches trying to slow down a great offensive player, it really becomes a battle of wills. You have to stay focused. You have to be disciplined. And most importantly, you just cannot take a play off and allow a great player to get going.
Now here's MP. Coming off an unbelievable high-scoring game. And MP throws it down hard.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. And he's going for the oop here.
Oh, what a pass. Those two read each other really well.
Looks like a play they've definitely run in practice. Time called here. The Rockets decide to talk it over. And Grant, you played on the Suns team whose training staff was renowned. Is that still a differentiator between teams, or has everybody caught up and on the same level now?
You know, B.A., I think everyone's caught up. You know, 15 years ago, the Suns training staff was ahead of their time. But now teams are all much more sophisticated. They understand injury prevention, rest, recovery, really aiding the players, and I think adding years for players in the back end of their careers.
Here's Caldwell Pope. And he also played really well in the win against the Clippers.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's MP. Uses the glass on the layup. MP's got 9 points in the quarter.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
To the paint. Here's Sharp. And it's Martin with the rebound.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
It's stolen by MP. Going inside. Oh, MP throws it down.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. Brooklyn calls timeout.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
So for the Rockets, Şengün checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Smith comes in for Martin. And it's Harden in for Washington. And Caldwell Pope gets it to go.
Well, if you let him shoot freely, you're going to give up a lot of trays.
From deep, MP. There's 1:34 left in the first half. Again, Houston.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
The Nets have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Lets it fly. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. MP's got 41.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Outside Simmons. Left side Payne. 58 seconds left to play in the first half. Oh, great D that time from MP.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Fires in the triple. MP's got 44.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Shut out from beyond the arc in the first quarter. He's now got 2 for the game.
Out of bounds, it'll be the Nets ball. And the Nets making a change here. Thomas is checked in. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Green is checked in. Pass to Thomas. Got a piece of it. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. Here's MP. And the shot's good. MP's got 46.
They are trying to close this out strong, and he's the man who's put you in this position.
Durant against Smith. Kicks it out to Bryant. Fires for 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. MP outside. Oh, did he get it off in time? He did! How about that?
Are you serious? That was incredible.
What a way to seize momentum. Can it carry over into the next quarter? Beautifully done.
So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. The Rockets on top, opening up a huge gap. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And so it's Brooklyn with it. We've got Sharp. Ben Simmons is out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Then there's Kevin Durant. And that's the group for Steve Nash as we begin the second half.
You can tell Simmons is a guy who from the moment he picked up a basketball has been a point guard by nature.
Here's MP. And there's the drive.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Brooklyn shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense. On the wing, Caldwell Pope, defended by Porzingis. To the left side wing. Pass to Park. 5 to shoot. Here's Durant. Money on the 19-footer. Durant's got his second bucket of the night.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Here's Caldwell Pope, defended by Harden. Elbow shot. No good off the back of the rim.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Here's MP. Oh, another one falls.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Pass to Park. And Durant with the big finish.
That's about positioning and length, and Kevin Durant gets up and is ready for the throwdown.
Here's MP. And that comes off the assist by Green. MP's got 54 points.
Excellent execution coming out of the break. They've taken 3 shots and made 3 shots.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
Yeah, that's a little icing on the cake right there. Putting on a show while they enjoy a big second half lead.
Over to the wing. Here's Durant. Hits the target from 18 feet. Durant's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, offensively, this guy has been cooking. They're definitely not losing because of him.
MP outside. Outside, Green. Another 3 from Houston.
You know, he hasn't taken as many shots tonight, but they're still ahead, and that means his teammates are delivering.
The Nets have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Out to the right wing. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Well, it's Harden continuing to evolve as a playmaker. This guy, including his teammates, making them feel good.
The Nets have got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. And Harden, a former league MVP, 3-time scoring champ. Grant, the only thing he's missing is a title.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, it would only help cement his legacy. For years, he'd carry his team only to run out of gas in the playoffs. But postseason success counts for a lot when it's all said and done.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Rockets?
They feel like they have an advantage inside, and so far they have done an excellent job exploiting it.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there, they are challenging them and getting it done.
Well, Grant, in the pace and space era of the NBA, it seems like the rate of free throws league-wide has declined dramatically.
Yeah, I love that, B.A. It keeps the game going. There's a flow to the game, and we like it as broadcasters, and you know the fans love it as well. So I hope the league will continue on this trend.
So the Houston 5 right now. We've got Jayshawn Tate. MP is out there with Patrick Mills, and it's Garuba in at the center position. Pass to Simmons. Here's Sharp. Oh, MP with a block.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Rockets.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And they notch another win, number 34 of the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for MP.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball.
A full line change here for Brooklyn. Stolen by MP. Over to the left wing. Here's Mills. Edwards pulls it in.
Listen, if you're that wide open, you have to take the shot, even if it's not your favorite.
Hachimura outside. To the wing on the left. Payne against Mills. Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Well, they needed this run way earlier. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
And they knew it wasn't going to be easy to win on the road, but they've controlled the pace on this one.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Hachimura with room to shoot. Had the space there, but it's offline. And here's MP from outside. Another one goes. Incredible.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. And so Houston takes this one by a big margin. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to